evening, my patriots. How y'all guys doing? Welcome to another edition of, you guessed it, Joel Davis Media Network. If it's your first time tuning into the broadcast, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell up top. Please like and share. Please like and share. Guys, I did not do a big live tonight. For one, it's the holiday season. So if I don't see you guys tomorrow, which I probably won't, because I will be tired, and it's a day I'm going to be spending time with my family when I get off of work, please believe, happy Thanksgiving. I appreciate you guys for all the things you've done this year for me so far. Uh, it's been a fun ride, man. We went from having 6,000. I think I started off the year with 4,000 subscribers and ending the year with 7,000 subscribers. So I think that's a pretty good thing so far. Hopefully we'll get to 10K. But you know what? I'm thankful for all the subscribers that I have. Some people don't even get that far. So again, thank you each and every one for being a part of the channel. Also, I want to give a shout out to my members. You guys is what keep this thing going. Um, Before I start on my little bit of show, I'm going to put in an update of what's going on with my life so far with the move. Me and my wife are still trying to figure this thing out. Unfortunately, the rental market is shit. It is what it is. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It's very hard right now to find rental property, and when you do find it, your ducks got to be in a row because rent has gone up everywhere. Let's put it to you this way: the days of paying low rent from 600 to $900 for 3-bedroom houses, especially in poor income states or low low cost of living areas like Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Florida. Those days are over. You will pay now. You're gonna pay some money, and it is what it is. So that's why I tell everybody to donate, man. It just what's helping me be able to do what I need to do to take care of mine. You know what I'm saying? To keep the channel running as well. So when I ask for these things, it's not because I'm asking for it to try to be like the next streamer down the street that's got 45,000 followers and always got 400 and 500 people in the chats. It's because I'm really trying to make ends meet like everyone else in America. And I know everybody can't donate every night. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, uh, my job is to keep it 100 with you guys because you guys invest in me. See, here's the thing about content creating, and I'm gonna say this before I start because I think you as fans need to know this. You guys take the time to invest in us. How do you invest in us, Joel? When you come to our lives, whether we having technical difficulties, whether the stream is going rapidly, or even if you miss our stream and you show your friends, or you show your cousins, or you share us on Twitter, you're investing in us. You're putting the faith in us for the craft that we're doing. And I think that a lot of content creators don't understand that. They don't understand that this very people that you try to get short patient with or get an attitude with because they don't agree with everything you say, they still invest in you. They still share your content. They still are down with you when the chips are down. Your your fans is just like your family slash entourage on here because we're last of a dying breed. YouTube is considered dinosaur now. I mean, unless you got a part of the TikTok clique or you're part of the new Twitter wave, which shout out to Elon Musk who's about to make the new Twitter wave hot again. We're family on YouTube. And there's times where there's a lot of us as conservatives are getting demonetized. Black Gen Z just got demonetized. He ain't even conservative. He's a libertarian. Um, I wouldn't even say he's a libertarian. I mean, he's just a logical thinker. I'm gonna be that way. I'm gonna be fine. I ain't gonna put him in a box like that. I would say logical thinker. You got AK Nation, who's also a conservative, also got demonetized. So when we spreading these truths, it is what it is. Shout out to Bob K. MIT from Chesapeake, Virginia. Yes, bro, I'm gonna talk about what happened with you, man. Over there, what happened over there in your area. Please be safe, Bob. Please be safe. So, enough of all that. Let's jump into the story a little bit. Yeah, I would. I would say he was a classical liberal, but you know how that is. So we're gonna talk about the shooting that happened yesterday in Chesapeake, Virginia, on Battlefield Road. I want to say Battlefield Road. Yeah, Battlefield Road. And let me tell you, if you haven't been to Chesapeake, uh, Virginia, it is a beautiful area. Virginia Beach, Chesapeake, Virginia, Norfolk, Virginia, they call them the five cities. Battlefield Boulevard, that's what it is, Battlefield Boulevard. Thank you, Bob. Bob know what I'm talking about, the five cities. Hey man, I got good memories in Norfolk. I really do. Only thing I'm gonna tell you, there's certain hoods don't go into Norfolk though. And when it's night. Oh man, what's that little town, Bob, where there's a lot of Spanish people at in Norfolk? I know you know it. It's a little town, part of the five cities. I know it's not Chesapeake. I know it's not Virginia Beach. And it's not Norfolk. It's something else. It's another town because there's five cities over there. God, what is that name of that place? It's a bad area. They tell everybody don't go over there. Bob, you might know it if you come. Hampton. There you go. Hampton. That's it. Hampton, baby. You better be careful. Woo! Hampton is off the chain over there. And Newport News, that's what it is. Newport News. Hampton and Newport News. I was in Newport News where I was dealing with a chick way before I ever met my wife, older woman. Let me tell you, boy, when I used to go to her neighborhood at night, I had to have the peace be still. Yeah, over there in the shipyard, yeah. All right, but anyway, let's get back on topic. Don't want to be off the topic here. Over there in Battlefield Boulevard, there's a super Walmart. There's a lot of stuff over there. It's like a plaza. A team lead, and if you don't know what a team lead is in Walmart, because there's some updates we got to do. He wasn't a manager. A team lead is like a supervisor. Okay, so basically, what a team lead is that's the person that's next to the manager, or in the arena of the Walmart system. See, Walmart changed up back here about 2 years ago during COVID on how they were going to start doing their leadership roles. So you have the guys. I had a phone call. I don't know what that is. I'll handle that in a minute. I'm with you guys right quick. They'll probably text me if it's very important. Um, but anyway, when it comes to the leadership role in Walmart, you have the um the head manager or the store manager, okay? And then you got, after the store manager, you got the coach, because that's what these managers now are called. They're called coaches now. All these assistant managers and stuff, they're called coaches now. They call coaches now. And then you got team lead. And team lead took the place of, basically they combine department manager and your regular I would say manager over the department manager role into just team lead. So when you're a team lead, your job is to go in lead the team of your associates under you. You go to the main coach, or AKA the manager that's over your department. Y'all have a conversation. They like, yo, this is what I need you to do, get this accomplished tonight. You get that accomplished, and that's that. Now, usually they pass it off on the acting manager that is going to be the day manager. So the day manager usually, or the evening manager, excuse me, that's running the second shift, they'll turn it over to the night shift team lead. Team leads are now, oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Team leads now are required to can run the night shift. They don't need a manager no more, because it really did. They never really need no manager to start with. I always thought it was dumb having a manager at night over the night shift, because all you're doing is stocking items. You got somebody doing janitorial work, waxing the floors, and you got other people that are breaking down trucks and putting stuff up, getting prepared for the next morning. I mean, that's just what it is. I mean, it's always been that way since I was working there back in the day. So either way it goes, this guy comes in, all right. When he comes in, the first thing he does, they said, I guess he assassinates someone's outside in the parking lot, calmly walks into the break room, screams out, "Oh yeah, uh, it's gonna be a light night tonight, folks." And when they hear him say that, this dude just walks in and start firing at people, shooting people in the head, shooting people in the chest. One girl just dropped down and played dead, so he wouldn't kill her. And the other young lady that was also in the break room, he looks at her. He doesn't shoot her, but he tells her, "Get out of here, go home." So then he goes and proceeds on to go out into the public area of the Walmart and shoot people in the grocery side. So you got bodies in the grocery side. It's a chaotic scene. Then he shoots someone at the entrance. And then he goes ahead and he offs himself inside the store. Now, people said that this guy was warned by other employees to management about his behavior. They said this dude came off super aggressive. They said that he always had somewhat of an attitude. People just didn't want to work with him because of the level of difficulty he was working with. And there's a lot of people that's like that, especially in the Walmart sector. I've seen when I was working there, some people just hard to work with, you know what I'm saying? They just really very difficult to work with. They want to always find nitpick stuff to give you a hard time about. And another thing about him they try to say was, well, he had tape over his cell phone camera. There's a lot of people that do that. There's a lot of people that do that because of safety reasons, will not have their camera exposed. I have cousins the same way. They feel that way. They don't. They when they're not using their camera, have it covered. In fact, you can actually get a phone cases that actually you can cover your phone, and then you can cover the camera of your phone and uncover the camera of your phone front and back. So that's nothing new. I didn't that didn't make me say, "Oh God, he's a weirdo." Now, people also said that he also talked about the government always watching him, or felt like they would be watching him. That's why he didn't do social media. That's a great area too, because some people that I know of that are not crazy just don't like social media because of the fact of the matter, they don't want Big Brother to be in their business, because everything we do social media wise, well, it's always monitored. I mean, don't get it twisted. Everything you do online is monitored. Okay, everything you say, it's a digital footpath. I promise you. I mean, that's just what it is. But it don't frighten me to the point to where I don't want to have a social media account, because I know I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm either talking about free speech or being honest. Now, they talked about this kid was probably pretty smart because he brought her home for that costed $225,000, and he put down 34,000. So it seems like to me this kid was not uh bad at making an investment. He sat there and made an educational guess. Okay, I know what the I know what I want to do here. I want to buy me a home. Now, they raided his home. They said they didn't find anything to give away that he had any issues or anything like that going on. That's why I go back to the same thing I've been saying all the time on this channel. Mental health is important, guys. I struggle with mental health, and let me tell you, when I talk to a therapist, I feel a hell of a lot better. I have a therapist at my local VA. All I gotta do is call that dude up. Hey man, I need to talk about something. Come on. Or he'll say, hey, let's do a telemed right quick. Let's jump on. Talk to me. Because you need that, man. You gotta have an outlet. And I don't think that that's not being celebrated enough. And here's another thing that makes me mad about the situation. Yeah, I got Odyssey 2 Google account. What also makes me upset is the fact of the matter is that the narrative doesn't fit the what's going on. So you're not going to hear liberal media talk about this. It don't fit the narrative. There wasn't no white man with a gun running around shooting a whole bunch of people. Okay, that was straight and wasn't screaming out racial epithets while doing it. So in their words, you're not going to hear nothing about this. This is going to get swept under the rug, and it's going to be like, okay, we had a shooting in Chesapeake, Virginia on Walmart. That's about it. And here's another thing. Where is the NAACP at? Y'all jumped on one case already. Why can't y'all jump on this one? Why don't you find out what is it that made this young man lose his mind? Why ain't you jumping into the point to try to get some kind of counseling or things provided in the community in Chesapeake, Virginia? I'll wait. It's because it doesn't fit the narrative. And it's sad but true. You know, someone was saying we need to bring back institutions. I wouldn't oppose that at this point. But here's the thing about bringing that back. If we bring it back, we're going to have to make sure we don't repeat the past. Because we knew what happened in the past in these institutions. A lot of people that were supposed to be getting rehabilitated got abused and got taken advantage of. So we got to make sure that we get the right people that's dedicated to making sure mental health is the most important thing. Not being over there to see what kind of slick stuff that I could do and get away with, because we do have some sick individuals in this world that will take advantage of people that's not in their right mind. And that's the first thing. It's just like having a nurse, being in a nursing home. If you can get the right CNA that cares about the patient and don't mind cleaning up the crap behind the patient, don't mind putting those ointments on those sores on the patient, even though they smelly and can almost make you sick. Don't mind taking the time out. That's it. Yeah, you're right, Steve Lanier. They could care less about you. Like I said before, it's got to be a money grab situation. Just like they jumped on this girl's situation that's going on in Mexico. The young lady, Shanquilla Robinson. It's a money grab. That's all it is. It's a money slash. It's a political grab. They could actually say, okay, it was a high profile case. We jumped in it. I told you we're about also trying to stop black on black violence. That's all that is. That's not sincerity. I guarantee you, like I said before, if the roles were reversed situation, they would give two shits. So let's talk about the that's my wife's phone tonight. Thank God she's let me use it. Uh, we're gonna talk about the Colorado situation, why that went and died down. All right, so y'all understand that there was, like I said, mass shootings going like crazy. We had a mass shooting in Colorado at Club Q. Now, if you don't know what Club Q is, it's an alphabet soup type of club, things of that nature. Now, this guy, uh, sometime during that weekend, went out here uh, and yeah, went in and shot a bunch of people. Okay, that's exactly what he did, and this was Saturday night. Now there was a military guy, veteran, who stopped him, and they all beat him down. Now, when this first happened, y'all know what the narrative was. They were trying to push. They were trying to say it was a hate crime. They were saying, "Oh yeah, this is a hate crime. This is a white dude that don't like gay folks." Blase, blase, blase. Well, come to find out, he part of the community. He non-binary. That's what he goes by. Oh, it gets worse. Shout out to the army guy, that veteran that beat him up. I don't know what his sexuality is, but let me tell you, the man got hands. Because he beat that boy till he black and blue. Let me show you how that boy look right quick. That man look, man, look at this. Look at this, boy. That man look black and blue, bro. Look at that. I would, man, if somebody beat me up like that, I'll never, ever talk shit again to nobody. That man gave him a damn, that what you call real fist surgery. That man gave him a fist surgery. Plastic surgery. That is crazy. So shout out to that military veteran that took care of him. Hey, that's cool, man. That's cool. The vet was there with the family supporting. And like I said, man, like I said, I don't know his sexuality. I don't really care. I'm just glad that he stepped in to help stop this man from hurting others. Because 5 people lost their life because of this ignorance from this guy. And you had all of the View, all these fools trying to say this man was some kind of how can I put this, supremacist type of thinking, do not like gay people type of guy. Well, guess what? The narrative don't fit. He a part of them. In fact, he even had a prior before for threatening people when he even was considered to be one of these alphabet people. So now you ain't gonna hear nothing about it because it don't what fit the narrative. And that's just where we at, man. Like, you got all these crimes going on right now and nothing's fitting the narrative. So people ain't jumping on it. Like, I'm telling you right now, the Shanquilla Robinson situation is gonna die down because you know why? It don't fit the narrative. I mean, yeah, NAACP is involved, but think about this. They involved, but to get things right, they gonna have to, the FBI is gonna have to work with the Mexican government. The Mexican government has to go over what the FBI finds and compared to their laws of what the FBI finds that's gonna be considered a prosecutable offense. Then they're gonna have to take them over there to Mexico to get, you know what I'm saying, prepared for trial. And then we'll go from there. Now, again, like I told y'all, Mexican prisons are hardcore. It ain't like the U.S. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't know how to speak Spanish and any of that stuff, you're going to have a hard time trying to survive in them prisons because they play for keeps in there. All right? Everybody's crooked over there. Everybody's dirty. You know, it ain't like the U.S. where you got a couple of dirty guards and that's that. All right, I got one more story to wrap up with y'all. And this is coming out from my area. Okay, I don't know if y'all heard about this story, and then we're going to talk about this, and then I'm going to go. But it made Fox News. So let's talk about Camden County, Georgia. Oh, my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. So if you don't know what Camden County, Georgia is, let me tell you. Camden County, Georgia is one of the most famous counties in South Georgia. It's home to the submarine base of Kings Bay. It is also home to the biggest drug buses you can imagine before going into Florida. All right? I mean, that's just being real. Camden County is called the buffer zone. They got a thing when I first got into the military over there. They say when dope boys drive through Camden County, they pray that they don't get stopped for no reason. Because once you get stopped in Camden County, it's a wrap. They don't play over there. They always do random searches, okay, of your car. I mean, this is what it is. It doesn't bother me. You know, they did that to me one time, but it is what it is. I came through it. That's when I was in my Blackistan days. I always thought that the white man was trying to keep me down. At the end of the day, the dude is doing his job. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're supposed to do. They make money off of drug busts because it's a small area. So anyway, Camden County had a situation that came to light. So there was this guy, right, was having a mental episode. And when he was having his mental episode, people was trying to figure out what in the world was going on with him. So at that time, let me go look this up. There were 3 people involved. Hold on. Let me look it up. I want to pull this story up. I want to give it to y'all the right way. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Now I'm back. I had to pull it up. So, anyway, getting back to what I'm saying. The dude had a medical emergency, and they were trying to figure out, well, what in the world is causing this medical emergency? And while that was going on, and I can't show y'all the video, but I'll put the link down below. There were 3 officers involved in this thing, of beating on this man. There was a corporal corrections officer Mason Garrett, Deputy Braxton Massey, and Deputy Ryan Beigel. Now I think the Massey dude is probably black because I know a lot of Masseys personally in Camden County, and most of the Masseys I've always ran into were black. So he may not be a Sun man, but I'm quite sure he probably is a Sun man. Now, right now they're charged with battery of an inmate and violating the oath of office following the investigation with the GBI. Now, if you don't know what the GBI is, it's Georgia Bureau of Investigations. Now, the deputy actions are inexcusable. That was the attorney Harry Daniels said in a statement. Mr. Hobbs entered the Camden County Jail suffering a psychological episode and asking to be placed in protective confinement. But instead of protecting him, these deputies jumped him and beat and kicked him mercilessly. The shocking security video showed Jared Hobbs, a 41-year-old black man from North Carolina, standing alone in his cell before 5 guards rushed in. Now, the 5 guards, all of them white except for one black dude. So you already know how this narrative going. That's why you don't hear all this Black Lives Matter shit on this, because it's a black man help beating up the black man. So they don't want to touch it. Now, at least 3 deputies can be seen landing punches before Hobbs get dragged from the cell and hurled against a wall. There is no way in hell that anybody should be beaten that way. This man was beaten, Daniels told reporters. I don't care what he did. I don't care if he knocked the damn door down. You don't beat a person like that. I mean, and he's right. If he's having a psychological episode, I mean, I agree with him on that. Because the man was having a psychological episode. Now, Hobbs was booked into Camden County Jail in coastal Georgia on September 3rd on traffic violation and drug possession charges. What I told you, every time he was probably headed to Florida, had some drugs on him, and they pulled him over. I'm telling you, they professionals over there. They'll get you, boy. They will. They don't play. Now, Braxton Massey been employed 6 months. Mason Garrett was 18 months, and Ryan Beagle for 3 years. All right. So basically, their police career is over. On Monday, Hobbs' attorney released a letter that was sent to the Justice Department asking for the DOJ Civil Rights Division to investigate whether the beating was racially motivated as a hate crime. Well, here's the thing about that. They can't use it as a hate crime because there was a black man help beating on him. So where the hate come in at? You can't do it. It doesn't fit the narrative. Once again, that's why you ain't heard about this story. Now, if it would have been all straight white men, oh my Lord. And the only black man, oh Lord, you would have been, I'm telling you, LeBronica James would have been and put a shirt on his behind the night talking about knowing that man's full name. But we already know how it's going down, man. We already know. He would have Hobbs all on his shirt. Free Mr. Jared Hobbs. Pray for Jared Hobbs. But they ain't gonna do that. But I tell you this, Jared Hobbs about to be rich as shit, because right now, Camden County is handing out money like candy on these cases. Remember that story I told y'all about? This is the same county we talked about where they bust in, did a no-knock warrant, and here you go again, another situation where people trying to get physical with the police, ain't knowing what's going on, ain't trying to, ain't know they doing bad, but trying to be physical. This dude, he got shot by Camden County police. But his family said that was racially motivated. And now they got a lawsuit against Camden County police. And I think they either just settled or about to settle. Now they got another situation. Now they done turned around and hurt this man here. And don't worry, they gonna get their money. Because like I said, over there in Camden County, it's a military county. They got plenty of money to blow. And that'll be it. Now they'll probably clean house. If this stuff keeps continuing like this, you know what I'm saying, they're probably gonna get rid of a sheriff or get rid of whoever that's supposed to be in charge of the police department or the sheriff's office. But it is what it is. It is what it is. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for hanging out with me tonight. Again, happy Thanksgiving. And guys, listen, I want to tell y'all this real quick, and then I'm gonna bounce out. All right. If you got loved ones, man, okay, enjoy your family, man. You only get one family. You know, that's what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm not streaming nothing tomorrow. I'm gonna enjoy my family. Because let me tell you something. You only get one family. And let me tell you, not everybody has to be blood to be your family. People that hold you down and is loyal to you. That means loyalty as in anytime you need them, they come through in the clutch. That is family. All right? That is real talk. Oh, String James, I got something for you, player. I'm going to go ahead on and make you a moderator right now. Because I think I'm going to blow soon. Hopefully next year, I blow. That's what I'm trying to do, man. Hopefully next year, your boy start really blowing up. But I gotta make it move, make it do what it do right now. I That's why I slow down making everybody mods. I make certain random people mods. So anyway, tell Stringer James he's part of the mod team. Welcome my man to the mod team.